You have to hand it to Justin Trudeau. He is a great consensus builder. He has united Canadians from coast to coast to coast and of every political stripe against him. Let's take a look at some of the politicians and opinion leaders who have, in one way or another, spoken out against the Liberals' disastrous carbon tax. In BC, Kevin Falcon, head of the BC United Party, formerly known as the BC Liberals, has advocated for reducing BC's provincial carbon tax. And John Rustad, head of the BC Conservatives, has advocated scrapping it. In Alberta, both Premier Danielle Smith and NDP opposition leader Rachel Notley are against the federal carbon tax. Likewise, in Saskatchewan, both Premier Moe and NDP leader Carla Beck are against it. In Manitoba, NDP Premier Wab Kinew favors a home heating carve-out of the carbon tax for Manitoba, while PC opposition leader Heather Stevenson opposes the tax entirely. In Ontario, Premier Doug Ford opposes the federal carbon tax, while Liberal opposition leader Bonnie Crombie has stated that she would not introduce a provincial carbon tax, saying Ontarians can't handle more taxes at this time. Now, Quebec is a different story. In Justin Trudeau's and Environment Minister Stephen Guilbeault's home province, all the political parties support the Quebec carbon tax. But they are also staunchly opposed to the federal government interfering in Quebec's environmental policies. In New Brunswick, Conservative Premier Blaine Higgs opposes the federal carbon tax, while opposition leader Susan Holt would like to see increases to the carbon tax paused. In Nova Scotia, Conservative Premier Tim Houston opposes the federal carbon tax, and both Liberal leader Zach Churchill and NDP leader Claudia Chender favor pausing carbon tax increases. On Prince Edward Island, PC Premier Dennis King opposes the federal carbon tax. In Newfoundland and Labrador, Liberal Premier Andrew Furey has spoken out strongly in favor of pausing carbon tax increases, while PC leader Tony Wakeham opposes the tax entirely. In the Yukon Party leader Curie Dixon opposes the carbon tax. In the Northwest Territories, non-partisan Premier R.J. Simpson has asked for a carbon tax exemption for his territory, as has non-partisan Nunavut Premier P.J. Akiagot. And that's just the provincial leaders. Federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh has recently flip-flopped on the carbon tax. Current Liberal MP Ken MacDonald has spoken out against carbon tax increases, and it's rumored that perhaps as much as half of the Liberal caucus feels the same way. Union leaders, business leaders, professional and trade associations, the list goes on and on. Canadians from all walks and stations of life have spoken with one voice, with a single simple message: axe the tax and spike the hike. Mr. Trudeau, it's time you listened.